Hello everyone, Andrew here, and welcome back to more Indiana Jones shenanigans. No, we are once again playing Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. If you don't know what's going on here, hopefully you saw the last Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade video, and the, at least, Indiana Jones portion of the pickup video that I linked to in that video. But what happened on the NES was there was two Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade games. One made by Taito and one made by Ubisoft. Last time we played the Taito one, and this time we are playing the Ubisoft one. So remember, as you watch this, this is the company that would one day go on to bring you Rayman Legends in all of its beauty. Yeah, this is what we have. So we have start game. It's one of those games where you can turn the music on and off. And when you have that option in an NES game, it's usually not a good sign, and you'll realize soon why I say that. And you have enter code, which can let you skip to future levels. But listen to the music now, and let us start the game. And we are exploring in the caves with a really crazy face there. And what kind of music do you think we're going to have in the first level? The entire freaking game has the same music, so now you know why they give you an option to turn it off, because nobody in their right mind would ever want to listen to this for more than 30 seconds. But this is, yeah, does this look anything like the last Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade game? Let's name all the differences. A, that game had good music, and then this one doesn't. B, that game had color, and this one doesn't. It looks like I'm playing a Super Game Boy game, or a Game Boy game on my Super Game Boy or something like that. Like, did someone forget to add in the color? It's the NES. Even though it was 8-bit, it still had a freaking, like, color selection for it. It didn't have to be just yellow and pink. Like, it honestly looks like it's a Game Boy game, so I don't really understand what happened here. Why exactly it looks like that. Also, the fighting in this game is not much better than the fighting in the other one. There's no whip in this game. You just punch everything. And yeah, that's pretty much what happens. You have to go right at the people, and they take off way more damage than you do to them, and their arms are way longer than yours are, so overall it's completely unfair. Also, you have a time limit for some reason. You know, Indiana Jones, he went to the doctors, and the doctor's like, "You have 2 minutes to live, Indiana Jones." He's like, "I have enough time to explore that last cave. Why not? 2 minutes, lots of time." And you also pick up torches, and those stop the lights from going out, which the lights aren't too necessary because you can still kind of see without them, but I guess you still kind of want to pick up the torches. Also, yeah, I didn't mention that. There's fall damage in this game, and it's such crappily implemented fall damage that you actually take damage while you're falling if you fall too far. So it doesn't wait until you hit the ground and then calculate all the fall damage. It hurts you in midair, because the game was too crappy to calculate it after. I mean, if you're gonna have I don't think any NES game should have fall damage unless there's a really, really good reason for it. And then B, like, at least implement it right. Like, ugh. I have so many issues with this game. And remember, this is the one that's worth like $100. The other Indiana Jones game, it's still not the easiest game to find, but it's worth a fraction of what this one is. So yeah, welcome to the world of video game collecting, where the worst games are always the most expensive. And now, I always hate this part. The jump from rope to rope. Again, it seems like Indiana Jones, like, for some reason, once you like fall into the water that Indiana Jones is scared of because it's probably full of snakes or something, it's so hard to control. I don't know what it is with Indiana Jones games and having the worst controls ever. Also, that guy looks like he's having fun. He's doing a very good job of stopping me by doing whatever it is he's doing. They remind me of those enemies from Donkey Kong Country 2 that climb up and down the chains. Anyway, shooting on, and yeah, just stalactites are the worst thing ever. I think they're tights. No, I'm forgetting my cave knowledge. Unlike that guy in the last part, I must now go learn my ABCs again. No, what is it? There's stalactites and mites, and I had a way of remembering which ones were on which, and it looks like a switch on the wall. I don't know why. It could be either one. I'm gonna get like 30 comments now being, "Andrew, I learned this in grade 7.2. Negative." So yeah, Lives 1, Exploring the Caves. That's basically what this game... I don't have too much to say about this game other than the fact that it's just awful. It's like, for goodness sake, where's the color? Where's the music? Where's the anything that's remotely decent? Also, I'm taking damage for some reason! Why is this pit of death even here? I don't even know how I ended up inside of that. And we have 3 credits, like this is some sort of arcade game or something. Oh, this is awful. This is absolutely awful. Anyway, I guess we'll try a couple more times because we're here anyway. Yeah, so I said really everything I wanted to say about Indiana Jones in the last part. About how he has the movie, and then he got hurt, and then he's all like, oh no, the Millennium Falcon broke my foot or something. And then he hid inside a refrigerator so that people wouldn't make fun of him. But yeah, we're trying to beat this, and I don't think I've ever really beaten the first level, so it's gonna be a first on video. And yes, I think we know that we're exploring the caves. Also, that didn't even touch me. For goodness sake. And this guy, he, like, throws knives at you. Why does the very first enemy that you encounter in the game have a projectile weapon if I don't have a freaking projectile weapon to fight him back with? Like, it's... Every enemy in this game can shoot at you, but Indiana Jones is like, I use my fists because it's fun. Oh man, I always forget about that. Luckily the heart seems to give you full health. Or it gives you, like, a ridiculous amount and it looks like full health. Also, for some reason it says boss on the bottom right, even though I don't know why. Is this one of those games like Castlevania where for some reason the boss's health is always on screen? Even if the boss isn't going to show up for like another 3 levels and it makes absolutely no sense, but video game logic back then. Actually, the reason this game was so rare is because it came out back in like 1993, so that's of course when the NES was phasing out, and the Super Nintendo was starting to do whatever the heck it does. So, I don't know who the heck thought they needed to make this abomination after there was already a perfectly good Indiana Jones, well, not perfectly good, it had its flaws, but a much better Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade that came out like 2 years earlier. I don't know what the heck Ubisoft was thinking here. Clearly they were not the brain back then that they are now. Anyway, let's get this heart here. I should do that. Go over here and beat up this guy who looks like Jaws from James Bond. And you can proceed to the right in typical video game fashion. We can do that again. Okay, let's concentrate now. It's just that chain jumping is very tricky. Also, we have heart attack duration extender. No, not a heart attack duration. I do not want the length of my heart attacks to be extended. We have an extension to the time when we are going to have the heart attack, which is a very good thing. Oh, we can pick up that torch. See if we can go this way. No, for some reason, like, I guess that it just looks like wall, but I guess it's spikes. I don't know. Everything in this cave is out to kill you, especially the stalag, whatever the heck they are. Alright, so let's try going right this time. And let's not jump into the spikes on the left. And let's don't fall down there. Because see, if the fall damage was implemented correctly, I wouldn't have taken damage, because I would have grabbed the rope before I hit the floor. So that's how it should have been made. But I guess, you know, who's to critique Ubisoft doing this wrong? What? Like, is this honestly a dead end? And that was just going to make me climb up ropes again as my heart attack grows ever more imminent. Oh my gosh. And it's getting dark too. Perfect. Indiana Jones. Scared of the dark, scared of snakes, and scared of heart attacks. Woohoo. Also, it looks like there's no floor, but there actually is there. See, I can remember these things. Not that we're probably going to get anywhere in the next 10 seconds. Oh, and I thought this was a wall to the left. Good old NES graphics. I mean, it's not even just that it's NES. And, I mean, I understand that it's dark. But even if it wasn't dark, everything's the same color, so it's also hard to kind of distinguish what's a wall and what's not. I guess we'll try one more time. See if Indiana Jones can stop exploring these caves, which, by the way, there were no caves in the last game, so I don't know where the heck they're suddenly pulling caves from. Anyway, let's just beat up this guy. It's smart to get the heart after you beat him up, because you're going to lose like 3,000 HP while trying to do that. And now let's actually try to get somewhere. Like, it's not even like the time limit's really fair. I mean, I understand that they give you the... I guess that's supposed to be like an hourglass I'm about to pick up here in a few seconds, any second now. Maybe, like that thing, I guess that's an hourglass? But it's still, it's like 2 minutes. I don't know. I guess I'm just frustrated. Like, I was holding up, and he was not grabbing onto the rope. This Indiana Jones, I can't make any more Indiana Jones jokes. I don't know. I'm all out of Indiana jokes. Yeah. Get it? So, let's beat up this guy. Let's go get the heart. And let us once again jump from rope to rope if he doesn't not for some reason grab on, where I completely should have grabbed on. Like, you can kind of clip through the ceiling. I guess you need to account for that, because I always try to kind of go down before I jump, because I'm afraid I'm going to hit the ceiling and fall. But no, you actually need to get as close to the ceiling as possible before you jump, unlike in any video game where logic exists ever. Alright, once again, wait, I'm going to get mooned by this guy, so I guess we'll jump to there, jump to there, jump to there. I always think you can pick this up. Link would be angry that I am not breaking every single pot that I come across. Like, where am I supposed to go now? Like, am I supposed to go down here? Okay, so down here there's a torch, so you can bring the lights back on. And I don't even know, like, where am I going? I guess I'm supposed to go here. There's a stop. There is a stopwatch. There is an hourglass. Oh, there's a thing up there. Can I collect the thing? Can I actually collect the thing? No, let me jump up there. So let me guess, we're gonna do this gigantic roundabout thing to get this cross, which was like in clear view. So I guess we're collecting the cross just like last time, except this time instead of being on a boat, it's inside of a cave. Also, can I jump here? Yes, I can. We get across here. Oh wow, it's a dead end. Wow, thank you very much, game. Thank you very much. Okay, so I can go to the left, but it looks like what I want to do is go to the right, so I'm not sure why it gives you that option. So, okay, so through here. This better not be another dead end. There's the torch. No. There's an hourglass. Can I get this thing? Yes! Is that it? Is that it? Like, so what exactly do I do now? I guess I maybe need to take it somewhere? No, I don't have to beat up that guy. That guy we saw before. There's the cross. There's the torch. Getting everything mixed up now. Also, we can pause. It tells us how many lives we have, which is pretty awesome. In case you forget, it's a long number. One digit isn't so easy to remember. So now maybe we can go back to the left again and we get mooned by this guy. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Okay. Okay, so if that guy's not there, can we jump and punch? Or can you only punch when you're on the ground? So yeah, you can't do anything when you're in the air. So I'm not exactly sure how you're supposed to kill that guy. Also, wow, I fell from that. Trying to jump at the edge. It's not working. Okay, so we got that. Let's go to the left. Yes, okay. Up, let's go right. Is that the end? Yeah! Walk right off that screen, Indiana Jones. Oh no, God! We gotta fight guy with gigantic wooden thing. Okay, so we got that. Punch him like that. It looks like we kind of need to move back. This is another case of his weapon is like 5 times the amount of range that I'm able to get with my fist. Also, yeah, I have a lot of time to react to things that fall from the ceiling when they're like a foot away from my head. Unless they always fall in the same place. Wow, I did not even get touched by that. Like, I was standing here, and I pretty much got hit. Like, oh my gosh. Yeah, so, I don't even know how the heck you're supposed to deal with this. So we can, like, kind of do a thing like that. Wow, this could take all day. No, we can't even take all day. We have a freaking heart attack limit. Wow. How on earth are you supposed to do this within 2 minutes? Like, look how much health I'm taking off. I was taking off not even 1 piece per hit, and yet every time I hit him, I have to run all the way to the left of the screen, or else I'm going to get hit. Basically, the Taito one is better. This game's not worth $100. I don't really have anything else to say. It's ugly, it sounds terrible, it plays terrible, and its fact that it exists is terrible. So never play this game ever. Oh my gosh. It's a registered trademark of Lucasfilm. Let's turn this music off, never to be heard from again. Thanks for watching. I don't think I can take any more of this. I hope you enjoyed whatever the heck that was. I hope to see you next time for something better. So thanks, and see you later.